Where do I start with this matchup? I'll tell you, the NBC executives are probably not happy because, really, for the most part, according to most fans, if you listen to the fans, Pittsburgh has been boring people to death ever since the season started with their style of play, the way they win games. And, you know, Arizona is an exciting team, and I think people might be finally catching in on that, but I don't know how many people are jumping up and down over the fact that Arizona is going to be in the Super Bowl, so I'm not sure about the ratings on this one as a whole, but I'm excited for it because we don't know what to expect. This is a weird matchup. And, you know, I don't have any idea who's going to win this game, and neither do you, probably, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, let's think about this a little bit. Pittsburgh, their offense, you know, it looked good in Week 17 and the divisional round of the playoffs. In this game, it didn't turn it over, which was a big reason why they won. It made a couple of big plays, but on the whole, really couldn't do much. That's the Pittsburgh offense, pretty much. I think that would be what to expect out of the Super Bowl. So there's that. Looking at Arizona, I don't know what to think of their defense right now. That's the variable. We know about their offense. They got 3 great receivers, surprisingly good after-all running game. You know, we all left the Arizona running game for dead, and it ended up being a little better than we thought it was. We know what we're getting from there, and you know, that's going to be a great matchup, the Arizona offense versus the Pittsburgh defense. And if Arizona can indeed run the ball, like we all thought they couldn't, but if they actually can and just chose not to during the regular season, that could be the best offense in the league. We already know Pittsburgh has the best defense in the league, so Clash of Titans. You know, you look at the experience factor, but does that matter right now? Arizona has now won 3 playoff games in which they were underdogs. They were, you know, 1.5-point underdogs against Atlanta, 10-point underdogs against Carolina, and 4-point underdogs against Philadelphia. So, well, where do we go with this? Maybe they're not nearly as shaky as you would think. Maybe Kurt Warner is providing a really good calming effect on that locker room, and we just don't know about it. And you know, you look at the other matchup that's going to be in this game, the Pittsburgh offense and the Arizona defense. I mean, of course, the first 2 weeks of the playoffs, the Arizona defense looked better than they have all season. They were forcing turnovers and doing everything right. In the Philadelphia game, they folded like a, you know, house of cards in the second half after having a great first half. So, what do we make of that? I don't know. This is, you know, I'm excited for this Super Bowl because, again, I don't know who's going to win, and you probably don't. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. So I'll probably have some more thoughts about this as time goes along. We'll see who's healthy for this game, because this Pittsburgh-Baltimore game, some people got beat up. Actually, right as I left, it was right after the Polamalu, Ryan Clark, Willis McGahee collision that was going to probably pause the game for a little while. That's why I left. I didn't want to have to sit there waiting for 10 minutes for the injury to clear up, and then the game would start again. But I don't know who's going to be healthy for this game. Arizona looks perfectly healthy. Arizona, I think they're going to they might miss one player on defense or something, so they should be fine. Pittsburgh, I don't know, they got beat up pretty bad in this game. Just even if people didn't get hurt and didn't go out of the game, they got beat up. So, you know, right now, I'll tell you that Pittsburgh is probably going to come out favored by a lot of points, maybe like 7. And taking the points in that game could prove fruitful. So, that's all I got now. I'll see you guys later.